Hey guys, we're live.
What's good?
What the fuck? Is that Pingu?
Pingu's casting with
Yeah, I think he just
us?
joined and yelled and left. But I have streamer mode on, so I didn't hear like the join notification. Stream isn't late. I just didn't start it because I was waiting for them to start. I didn't feel like sitting here talking about nothing until they started.
Wait, sorry. James called me again. What did you say?
The stream is live.
Oh, oh God. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no, it's 7 o'clock is when they're supposed to start. But they're about to start drafting now. Shadow Island.
Yeah, it's a little late, but
It's
I
not
feel like every
15 minutes
Booze Bash
late.
game starts about this time anyway.
Shadow Island took blue side. Shout out to whoever followed. That was really loud.
Randoms Destroyer, welcome.
Alright, so we're in draft. Zed. Probably should be Zed, Yasuo, and
Yeah,
Yone.
I'm imagining we're seeing a Zed Yasuo Yone band. Unless they plan to pick one away.
Or drop one for Ezreal ban, but yeah, Ionia can ban Camille now because Toledo is subbed out. Toledo is subbed out for Marinizer, aka Ghost Boy, aka Mauricio.
The Tenderizer.
The Tenderizer. Yone gone too, nothing surprising there. Stars aligned is challenger, and he plays Yasuo, Yone, Zed almost exclusively. So this is an elimination match. The loser of this game is out of the tournament forever. They're banned. If you die in Booze Bash, you die in real life. Let's see what the last battle. Lee Sin banned. I guess from Library 11, he had a really good game on it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, against us.
Against
It was crazy,
Poop
dude.
Over.
Crazy Lee Sin. So all three of Stars Alliance champs are banned.
Yep.
Gonna
See
be
what the last
interesting to
ban
see what
is.
he picks. I think he'll probably still end up going mid.
Vi. Does Library play Vi?
I think they're thinking maybe it's an Arcane Havoc jungle sort of angle.
Oh, could be. Shadow House takes away the Ezreal from Steve.
Yeah. Okay. This is what.
Interesting.
Yeah. I thought this was gonna happen when they.
But who on Shadow Isles can play Ezreal?
All right. So hear me out. And I think Ionia might have caught on to this too, which is why we see
The
Vi
Vi.
ban.
Yeah.
Goat made a very cryptic message in Trash Talk channel today for everyone to see, saying we've been switching up roles the last like 5 weeks, and I think we finally got the right setup. So hear me out. This might be a lazy boy in the bottom lane kind of thing going on. He's running away from Stars Align.
In fear. I don't think
Doesn't want to run the risk of not being able to go ahead.
I don't like it. I don't think it's a good idea to put your best player on the lowest agency position.
Maybe it's like a lazy or a Library 11 Ezreal angle. I'm not sure because I don't think I've seen Arcane Havoc play too much Ezreal, so I really don't think he's gonna be on the. He's not gonna be piloting it.
Ezreal is like tough to have an impact on, and Lazy Boy, like Shadow Isles is very dependent on Lazy Boy. That's what Feather does. They're best players on ADC. Yeah, but I've got a complete team around me, and my team doesn't need me to 1v5 to win. Whereas I feel like Shadow Isles kind of needs Lazy Boy and Library 11 to like 2v5 to win. And if you put him on Ezreal, I mean, if you put him on Ezreal and just put a bunch of people in front of him, he could maybe do it. But I mean, if the map falls
Braum,
apart early game, yeah,
very early Braum pick.
yeah.
So it's good in the Varus, but gonna be interesting to see because like Ionia getting that kind of stuff early is a. Does Braum? I don't think Braum shield blocks the Vel'Koz ult, right?
Um, no,
Since it's not a
I don't think so.
projectile. So is that going to be Steve on Vel'Koz, or are we seeing Vel'Koz Varus bottom? I think we're most likely going to see Vel'Koz Varus bottom,
Yeah, Steve's probably
and
playing Varus.
yeah, and that's going to be C top on the Vel'Koz.
Maru's playing Zac jungle.
Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at right now, and
Yeah,
they're gonna save the counter pick for Stars Align probably. So they're banning Hui. So
for
the
library.
fact that Hui wasn't picked also makes me think Library is definitely not going mid.
Right. Because if it's like
So
Jord mid, he's probably not gonna play Hui.
yeah, so this actually might be a library either on the Ezreal or the Volibear jungle. I imagine it's Volibear jungle. I think that's performing a lot better than
Maru
Volibear in any other lane.
Maru could technically still play Zac top if he wanted. He could play it top or jungle. He's
Yeah, he
subbing for
can.
Toledo, and Toledo played top and jungle, so
Toledo's play top
and
jungle and
support
support. Yep,
and mid,
but I
right?
don't
Didn't he
think.
play a mid game? Or am I thinking of last tournament?
I think it's last tournament he played
Yeah,
Ari.
yeah, that's right.
All right, so they banned the Ari too. So
People are in for a treat with this week's Shadow Isles rolls. I don't
oh,
know.
Joe's got some inside information. Yeah, so that makes me think it's definitely Lazy Boy going 80 carry.
Is it a treat or is it a trick? It's a
Well, I mean,
trick.
if he's writing that right now, it's like,
Like trick or treat, like good or bad.
oh,
Yeah,
gotcha. I'm stupid.
it's bad.
They banned Talon, which is the
Another
fourth
Stars
champion of
Align.
Stars Align.
You really just like. I think the story for Ionia this tournament has just been everybody bans only champions that Stars Align plays, and nobody else takes advantage of it on their team. Like
Yeah, Steve tried to with the Ezreal lock in last week,
Cannon.
but
Okay. I mean, they've got some pretty strong
okay,
team fight. I
that's
think
gotta be
Vel'Koz
that's gotta be
sucks, but
Jackie blind picking Kennen top. I think.
I think the Vel'Koz pick sucks, but the rest of their team I like.
Yeah, with Varus, like it's probably a decently strong lane, but
Yeah.
in terms of like the team, yeah,
Just a bad
like they're
champion.
probably might have been a better pick.
Vel'Koz is just a bad champion.
They're looking frontline's not looking great, so Ornn is going to be the pick probably in the Kennen, and it's going to be a blind Tristana mid.
Yeah, I mean, Zac can just stack hard armor this game. I mean, hard Zac armor. I mean, Ornn and Volibear do some magic damage, but when does Joe play? Joe played yesterday.
So it is both carries are AD champions,
Yeah.
but they have a decent amount of magic damage coming out from Ornn and Volibear.
Yeah,
Not
but
the
it,
most,
it
but
becomes ignorable, I think.
yeah.
Smolder.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, it's not the most. So I think Zac is in a good position to just stack armor. We're gonna see
Yeah.
Smolder mid. I think
For Stars Align.
it's got to be right. I don't think.
That's a good pick.
I mean, Jackie has been playing Smolder a lot, and like taking it top into Ornn probably won't be that bad.
That'd be good. Yeah. I think the Smolder should go top here, actually. If he doesn't
Yeah,
get abused by the jungler, he gets free stacks on Ornn all day. Whereas Tristana, it's actually a pretty rough 1v1.
yeah, he just gets shoved in all the time, right? It
Yeah.
messes up like it makes last hitting hard. Although
Hmm.
your Q makes last hitting under the tower pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that the Tristan is great for
And then
Kennen
yeah,
either, but at least Kennen can maybe like stun her and run away, as opposed to Smolder who can only run away.
Yeah, I imagine Orange just sucks into Cannon and Smolder,
Yeah,
so I don't think Orin's gonna have a good time at all.
probably.
Who's gonna play Orin is the question.
Pingu?
Is
No,
that
Pingu's probably
Pingu
playing
Orin?
Braum.
I could see Pingu playing Braum, yeah. Arcane
Yeah,
Havoc maybe mid Tristana.
I'll make a prediction.
We'll know in like
10 years.
30, 40 seconds.
Wish Ionia drafted a second armor user into full AD. Yeah, like Malphite would have been disgusting this game. Or
Yeah.
Rammus.
They had a decent amount of damage already with Kennen Varus.
If you replaced the
Vel'Koz.
Smolder, or if you replaced the Kennen
Honestly, the
with Silas and the Vel'Koz with like Maokai or something, or Malphite.
if you had Maokai instead of Vel'Koz, I think this comp is like already like kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like support Maokai does get pretty tanky. Like
The other
gets like
thing,
the cheap armor items.
the other thing about it too is like the fact that they picked these four squishies means it doesn't matter that Shadow Isles is all physical damage, which could be part of why they picked Tristana, because they were like, oh look, there's Kennen. We know we're not getting a tank support or tank top. We can pick. We
Yeah.
don't need to pick magic damage.
Well, they didn't know about Smolder, right? So you would think that Kennen could still technically be mid, but I imagine Kennen in the Tristana is not great.
That's true.
Like you said, so they're probably thinking they have to they probably won't pick a tank mid.
Yeah, I mean, Kennen is traditionally top. He can go mid, but
Yeah, if he has a favorable matchup.
this is a very good Smolder game, though, I think, outside of lane phase. There's a
I
lot
agree.
of beefy frontliners for him to stack on and bounce his Q off of.
And there's not a lot of kill pressure either on him.
Surely Shadow Isles doesn't just AFK for 25 minutes and lose, right?
There's a lot with the Vel'Koz, Zac, and Verisalt. Like there's a good amount of disengage.
Yeah.
So if Smolder is gonna have free reign here for sure. So I think I do think we're gonna end up seeing Stars Align on it because Jackie has played Kennen quite a bit.
Yeah. Has she?
Stars Align is also picking right now, and Kennen's already picked. So I imagine we're gonna see Smolder locked in here.
Go
You're not
Smolder.
streaming the client, but
No.
or we're just gonna dodge. He locked in Maokai. All right, so we're gonna get into a different lobby. He's listening to the stream, dude. Maybe he doesn't own Smolder.
Client bugged, he said.
Client bug. That would be funny if he just didn't own Smolder.
My
as
bad,
to
had to buy Smolder. Time to first time it.
So there's some client difficulties. Arcane Havoc also DC'd from. Here's something that's interesting. It was C-Top picking first.
Oh, yeah?
He locked in Kennen.
Well, that order might have gotten off. Oh, yeah, C-Top did lock in Kennen, didn't he?
Yeah. Because I don't think. Because Stars Align's the one who left the lobby. I didn't see Jackie move. So is that Jackie on Varus and Steve on Vel'Koz?
God, I hope not.
I hope not. But it could be, right? Or it could just be.
Well, I don't think Jackie really plays Varus.
She's played a decent amount.
I don't see her
I haven't
play it
seen her play
often.
recently though.
I mean, I'm sure she's played it in the past enough to know what the champion does, but Steve does play a decent, like a good amount of Varus, like actively. All right, we're back in Champ Select.
All right, let me make a prediction here.
Monka Varus top. Could be.
It's like it's even 8K to 8K. I can't steal anyone's money. This sucks.
Yeah, I really do agree. It should be Smolder top. I hope they
I
put him
think so
top.
too. I think you gotta put Smolder in the Ornn and let Kennen bite the bullet on the Triss. Just the faster you get Smolder to the 225 stacks, the easier this game becomes, right?
The matchup is actually so much worse for Smolder against Tristana than it is for Kennen, because Kennen can at least sit back and last hit with Q. Smolder has to be in W range to hit the wave ever. So
Oh, thank God! Whoever spent all that money on Shadow Isles, I'm gonna be so happy when I win it after this game.
also, if you're Chemtech enjoyers, the Booze Bash 2 Twitch channel has just gone live with the Void versus Crystal Scar banger Chemtech
Yes,
matchup. Throw it up on your second screen.
first seed versus the fourth
That's
seed.
an exciting game. I wish I could watch it right now. Maybe if we have a break in between games and they're going or something, we can tune in.
Yeah, I don't know. The way the Void games have been going, they might be out of the game
Out of the
before
series before we finish this game.
before we
How
finish
long it's
game
taking.
one.
I mean, this was supposed to start at 7, and it's already almost 7:30. But yeah, I think Shadow Isles has the easier to execute comp here. But if it goes past 25 minutes without a significant lead in their favor, that Ionia's comp probably turns it around. Eventually, Volibear, Braum don't really do anything.
Jungle Agency is like pretty good though, early game for both teams. So
Yeah, Volibear, Zach.
there's a good amount of setup on both teams. Once again, this time it's C-Top blocking in. So maybe Jackie did swap and I just didn't see it. C-Top picked Vel'Koz. Maybe he was just like picking it last time to like try to throw him off, and now it doesn't really matter.
Why is everyone swinging over Lazy Boy? He's mid AF. Smolder with no peel is oof. But what does he need to be peeled from? Is the thing in this game. They're not a. I mean, Ornal can be a bitch, but Volibear could ult onto him, I guess. But like at some point, Volibear is not going to be like one-shotting him. Tristana can't exactly jump in to Kennen and Zac and Varus.
Yeah, it's kind of a death sentence.
Volley is stupid, yeah. Where's the music? What music do we want?
Targon is ass.
Battle City. Won't lose.
Yeah, the gap is really large on Cha2 and Lazy Boy.
Alright, we're finally getting into the spectator delay.
Arcane Havoc and Lazy Boy are bottom. Ezreal is Lazy Boy. Arcane Havoc's on the Braum.
Library 11's
George playing the
Tristana.
jungle Volibear.
Oh, Arcane Havoc is playing support. Jord is playing
Yes.
jungle. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, with
Those
this
are the
role
two
lineup,
that those are the two I got wrong.
I
But
like Ionia a lot more in this game after seeing who's playing what champion on Shadow Isles too. Like, Arcane Havoc playing support, or
yeah,
Pingu's playing top. Like,
he's a pretty good jungler. Last time he jungled in the tournament, he was doing pretty well. I think he before the Emerald changes, he got to like plat 3 or 4 or plat 3 or 2 maybe as a jungle player.
yeah,
But it was like mostly on Vi, and Vi got banned. So that was like
his
that
win
could have
trick.
been like something that
They would have
gets
done
picked
maybe.
out, right? Like Vi got banned, so like now he's gonna play support. We don't know. Obviously, we don't see the comms, but
You make a Chemtech rep. Yeah, we've also seen Pingu go crazy on Ornn before in Booze Bash, I think, if I recall correctly, or maybe I'm thinking
yeah,
of
in the
someone
past
else.
tournament for sure.
So, but it's been a while, but still though, like putting Library 11 and Lazy Boy on mid and 80 carry to me makes it feel like those are the lowest agency rolls in the early game. The game's in spectator delay. There's only a minute left, minute and a half.
Yeah, their client, the client bugged out in the first champ select, so
Yeah, but here at least I'll switch it to here so you can see the Shadow Isle rolls. Yeah, I don't know
and then
about
it's
you guys, but seeing those
Jackie and Stars Align are 4 and 5.
So Jackie's Kennen, Stars line is Smolder.
Yeah.
If Smolder goes top, I feel really good about Ionia. I'd like to see Ionia. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter to me too much who wins, but I'd like to see Ionia pull it out, or at least like take a game, make a good fight out of it. They've had a tough tournament thus far. It would be nice to either see them get their first win, or if they're gonna go out on a good note. Jackie's been spamming top Kennen. I've not noticed that at all. I've played with her a decent bit over the past week. Oh, my spectator delay just went from like 25 seconds to starting.
That's weird because mine was at 0. Like mine went to 0 and then started.
Right.
Maybe they're broken client in game again. They're oh no, it's loading in.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that hideous Kennen skin.
Like Deadly Kennen.
Red Kennen.
Firefighter Tristana, the greatest legendary skin to ever exist.
Red Power
That
Ranger.
Volibear skin is sick.
Yeah, I have that skin. I don't even like Volibear, but I thought it was so cool that I got it when it came out. Are you still on the loading screen too? Did you die? Alright, we are live.
Sorry, James showed up at my house. I gotta watch Molly tomorrow. Everyone in the chat, you know who Molly is. You've seen the pictures.
Smolder has TP. I don't know which lane they're putting him in yet, but TP is a good sign that it's going to be top.
Stars Align doesn't care. He's gonna go up against whoever the fuck he wants to go up against. Looking like he's mid though.
He's mid.
Right off the bat.
Alright, game's over.
GG, easy.
Shadow Isles wins. Steve also has lethal tempo on the Varus. I think that's a good choice this game. 3 big beefy frontliners.
Yeah, definitely. I
Good
agree.
call. Both builds are good.
Fuck it, AP Varus. Doesn't have Hellblade, it's not worth, but would be funny.
Also, don't know about the Conqueror on Ezreal this game. 4 squishies.
Would you
Just
like
go
the
PTA.
attack?
Probably, yeah. Better for lane, especially in the lane against Vel'Koz Varus. If you get a Braum Q onto one, Ezreal WE auto with the Braum Q, and then he Qs. There's 3 procs of the Braum stun, and then he gets PTA on the stun. Like so much kill pressure. Smolder getting a Q off on Tristana without taking an auto.
Oh god, Smolder's stacking. He's got 3 stacks.
Bone plating, OP. Oh, he's getting so many Qs.
So Vel'Koz just laying down the poke here on Braum. Ooh, that Q landing on Steve.
I wish you could like pin the Smolder stacks to the side like they do in LCS.
Yeah.
Steve's dead.
Steve
Don't
is
flash.
going down.
C-Top didn't
hate to
step up
see
with
it.
him, so he just kind of got fucked. They hit level 2
Yeah.
at the same time. But I guess Braum's level 2 is stronger.
Yeah,
And then he
really hate to
flashed
see
after
that.
he was
Braum
dead.
gets level 2. They get the immediate stun.
Yeah, you probably don't want to fight that if you're Ionia because you have Ghost and they have Heal Ignite. So you're just down a combat summoner. Like a highly effective early game combat summoner anyways. But you know, it's just one kill. It's not the end of the world. Good first blood for Lazy Boy.
So top and mid just farm fest right now.
Yeah. Maru
Makes
is
sense.
up here farming the Krugs. Might have an angle onto the Ornn.
Oh, this
Ornn
is
just used
definitely
his
good if
stuff
he
to get
starts
in.
moving.
Maru,
Yeah, this is
he's
good.
taking forever to finish those Krugs. He's coming now. There's no wards.
And Pingu is not walking over the ward either, so
Pingu backed up quite a bit, so there could be an angle here. Varus popping the ghost onto the Ezreal. He's got Volibear on him too, though. C-Top has left Steve out to dry. Doesn't get the kill. But Jackie
there's
does
gonna
get a
be a
kill
kill
on
top.
Varus.
Jackie gets a kill. C-Top's gonna die here.
Yeah, he is.
He couldn't finish off the Ezreal, and that's gonna be another
Yeah.
kill going over to Ezreal. That's scary.
First Blood was just a level 2 fight in bot lane. Stars Alliance Flash getting forced. You see, this is what I was thinking. Like, if you're ever in range of the wave as a Smolder against Tristana, you're just gonna fucking die. Like, they really should have put Smolder top. Also, imagine if the Smolder was on the receiving end of that gank from Zac. Yeah, I agree, Sammy, by the way. I would be pissed if I was Steve, too. They had a big wave. They probably could have fought Volibear in the wave, but Vel'Koz just, like, right-clicked on the fucking Ezreal and, like, brain off, autopiloted. That's the thing in a situation like that, too. Like, when I'm the AD carry, it's like, you're the support, so, like, even if you get that kill, it's not fucking worth it. It's more worth for me to just live.
Smolder at 26 stacks now, by the way. So he does get that like
It's pretty
bounce
quick,
back.
yeah. The AoE.
So it should make fighting the Tristana wave clear a little bit better.
Yeah, the stacks start coming in quicker when he hits 25, but they really start rolling in when you hit 125.
Mario getting the Void Grubs uncontested here is really nice.
Yeah, it's a big topside lead for Ionia.
Good timing, because Tristana had the back and top lane was getting shoved in. Volibear can't do anything about it. No answer on the dragon yet either, which is usually the trade that you see.
Jackie's somehow
late
down
game.
20 CS. Though. So the kill actually doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
Pingu,
the
Lazy
wave is,
Boy,
like,
duking it
shoving.
out. C-top. That's an ignite onto Steve. Steve's dead.
They need to get a kill here, and I don't think
They're not going to. They keep fighting in the wave without, like, Steve has ghosts. I don't know.
It's
Weird. I mean, Vel'Koz is also just a fucking dog shit useless champion. So Steve's basically in a 1v2.
yeah. This is like the issue with picking Vel'Koz, right? In this kind of like setting is you have to land your skill shots to be useful.
Holy shit,
And
Pingu
when-
whipped that.
Yeah, that's bad. But with all the like everyone's like a
Smolder
quality player here, right?
Smolder, they found Jord. Jord having to flash away, but Marunizer follows with the flash. He's really low health. Kill goes over to Stars Align.
You should get a shutdown here.
Oh, the Ezreal
Oh,
barely
no.
gets out. Oh, so close. Lazy Boy pulling it out. Tristana's got the lethal tempo fully stacked, and she's autoing away. Varus trying to kill Library 11 before he can kill Sitop, but nice flash gets him over that wall, and Shadow Isles kind of outplayed them there on a micro level everywhere.
That is just tragic. It could have been the 400 gold shutdown going to Smolder.
Look at the CS numbers too. Like, Steve is down 20 CS, Jackie's down 20 CS. Tristana and Ezreal are huge, which are like the big win cons for Shadow Isles.
But they have the scaling on their side, Ionia, so it's not
Yeah.
over yet.
No, not by any means.
Because I do think Ionia or Shadow Isles needs to get like a very sizable lead to actually be able to close this game out.
Oh, Jackie, you can't walk away from the wave when it's like that. Alright, she was just placing the ward. Oh, I'm just so fucking tired of people picking Vel'Koz. Please stop picking this champion. Especially Vel'Koz support. Like, you do nothing. You don't do any damage. You don't have any utility. He's so fucking worthless.
You can do damage. You just like if you miss an ability, you're not doing damage.
It's
It's a
just
big
so,
issue.
it's
right?
just a grief pick. It should
It's
grief.
very hard to actually chain
Oh,
the three
Maru
waves.
jumps onto library and interrupts the W, but misses the point blank Q. So Tristana just ults to save, so she's
A
safe.
great counter gank by Jord here too. This might actually end up being a kill going
Yeah, it
over the
looks like it.
library or Jord.
Jord takes it from library, which is kind of troll, but I guess they just wanted him to die.
And things are just not going Ionia's way here for sure.
Some bad execution. I mean, these fights that they've been taking in bot lane have all been really bad. Smolder's dead here. You see it, like, if Smolder's top, you just...
That never happens.
that never happens, and then if Tristana does that to Kennen, she gets Kennen ult and stunned, and it's like not a lot of danger. Jackie using the ult there.
The wave just like didn't clear. If the wave clears there, she kills him.
She
for
flashes.
Sure.
Lazy Boy is diving Steve solo in between turrets. I'm assuming that Ornn ult doesn't kill Jackie because directing camera took me away.
Yeah, it didn't hit her.
Yeah. She flashed out of that pillar knockup though, so. Ornn already doesn't really care about the damage that Kennen does. Wait, is she rushing Zanyas?
Might see like a Seekers.
That seems kind of not good. You're not going to do any damage. Oh, Jord looking for Stars Align here. Arcane Havoc is here as well, but that Smolder just eased to safety. Oh, Marnizer. Okay. Ghost Boy. Flash from Pingu. And the E. Okay. Well, you guys flash. Looks like Shadow Isles should be able to take the grubs here. The grubbies. Oh, wait. Maru is dead. He decided to jump into the grubs pit with his solo laners both having no prio, and he dies. Wastes his ult. Doesn't get any of the grubs. Smolder throws his ult for... He stole one!
Let's go!
Wow. Not
Aussie.
worth, but you know what? Fuck it. That's not bad.
Fuck it.
He got a grub. He got a couple of stacks on his ult from hitting them, or on his passive from hitting them with his ult. So.
Yeah, honestly, the way the game's going, you take any win you can get.
Yeah. I mean, they still don't get 5, so it doesn't mean much. Jackie ulting the minion wave again here.
It doesn't kill the wave.
Kills most of it.
The wave. Pingu's at like 20% health.
Yeah. Pingu just like doesn't care about her damage already at this point.
Yeah, he literally just walks up, clears the wave, takes the recall,
Yeah.
comes back.
I mean, should be open for another gank because he doesn't have flash, but
Yeah, so far the Zac hasn't been too impactful.
oh, she turned that cloth armor into steel caps.
I think that's fine. Maybe not this early. You probably
No,
wanna
if
get,
you're
like,
gonna go
the
steel
9
caps, yeah, don't go out this early.
But it's steel caps is a good buy this game for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely would like to see a little bit more damage considering she's already not doing effective damage to the Ornn.
Just kiting him pretty well here. I don't know if that's gonna
takes us
turn
away.
anything.
We're looking bottom again. Jord is bottom.
Yeah, Steve ulted there.
Zac
Maru's here too.
Also around.
They haven't spotted him yet. George's gonna walk into this bush. There's nothing for Zac to Q2 onto though.
Yeah,
Steve used Ghost.
The wave was coming in, so it was not something that bottom lane could actually follow up on.
Maru barely escapes this delay.
With the wave,
Oh, the Volibear ult. George going crazy here with the tower dive. Tristan's here too. It's a disaster for Ionia.
Alright, you know what? Talk to me about game 2.
This game is so different if it's the Smolder and top, I think.
I also think it's different if they didn't ego pick the Vel'Koz.
I see what you're saying about the Zac pathing up and the volley pathing down, but bot lane lost 2v2. There was no jungle interference, so I don't think the jungle pathing had that much of an impact. Like, Vel'Koz and Varus just walked into the wave and killed themselves at level 2.
Steve,
Down
maybe
low.
pick up
He's
the
dead.
kill here. I don't-
No, never. That was troll. And he's tilted. Yeah, they're
And
both
we're
just
gonna
inting for
another kill.
shutdowns. Yeah, this game's over.
Why do you even try that as Vel'Koz? Like, why would you want to take the 700 gold shot? Oh, he does it again. Library tries to
Okay,
rocket
Smolder
jump
ult.
out of... This is going to be a kill.
Give it to Smolder.
Ken?
Nice.
All right, Smolder gets a shutdown. That's big. Like,
Alright, let's check the
Library
stacks.
has done that twice now this game, where he's tried to rocket jump too late on the Zac engage.
Smolder has 113 stacks, which he's almost at 125, which is when it starts to really accelerate.
Yeah, it's decent. I imagine we're gonna see it around like 21, 22 minutes. So if they can like stop the bleeding, hold on. Jackie's gonna go in here, just clear the wave.
Pingu almost just kills her 1v1 under the turret. He's got that fucking...
Yeah, she's got TP coming up, but he's gonna stop this back, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to.
He's not gonna. All right, he doesn't. Cool.
I don't even know. Yeah, I guess she does save the tower. Steve and Vel'Koz are dead again. They got the turret though. Steve's not worth any gold, so honestly, not a terrible trade.
They get an
Smolder.
objective now.
Wait, Arcan Havoc flash solo under the turret to try and kill Smolder. Maru's alone. He doesn't have any backup.
Kennen and Vel'Koz are collapsing here.
This
too.
is a
This
big
could be
shutdown. This is a big shutdown. Flash ult, Jackie. Why are we watching Vel'Koz kill Arcan Havoc?
Because fucking
Because
Lazy
Ezreal
Boy is
lives.
apparently shitting on them.
Yeah, I mean he's got 2 items. He's a raid boss right now. Jord's here. Big Volibear ult. Oh my gosh. Zac blobs are popped. Lazy Boys goes legendary. Oh, stop Am dies to the Ezreal Q.
Wait. Maru thought about it. He thought about it.
Why do we have Bandle Glass Mirror on Vel'Koz support? What is that? What does that build into? That Vel'Koz wants.
Yeah. Maru's dead.
Okay.
Okay. That was almost good. That's Shirelia's. Yeah. I was sorry.
Shirelia's Vel'Koz support. Like, what the fuck am I watching?
You're building a champion that is literally only useful for damage, and you don't
Building
damage.
utility.
It's a little troll. Wait, can they pick up the shutdown here?
Lazy Boy ease out of the ult. Can
Great.
oh the
Okay.
1K. The 1K. That's
That's
massive.
huge.
That is absolutely
Alright.
massive.
There is still hope yet. The cull is about to be finished as well.
Bro, you don't know
Jesus.
anything about Vel'Koz. Why commentate that? Bro, he's 1 in 6. He's not doing anything. Anyways, the 1K going over to Smolder is very helpful because it's like their only chance back in this game.
Also, I don't think he said anything about. Oh, Australia's called Battle Song. I'm stupid. Never mind. I thought the support item, like the. You good? You good? My bad. My bad. I realized it's called Shirelia's.
Vel'Koz is a shit champion.
I
don't
miss
care what
Shirelia's
anybody
Revere.
says.
Can we bring that back?
Australia's Reverie.
Reverie, Revere, whatever. Yeah, Reverie. I don't know.
Oh, nice. She stunned him through the Ornal redirect, so he couldn't. They're just sitting there like smacking each other and nothing's happening, but Jackie's down 36 CS. Okay. Maru up here, ganking Pingu. Volibear ulting in. Vel'Koz is here to watch because he doesn't do anything.
This could be something, maybe.
Nah, it's over.
This is probably, with Lazy Boy not being there, it's a 4v4 that they might be able to take.
They're just too far behind still. Even though they got the 1K onto Smolder, like, they're too far behind to take fights. They can only get, like, picks if Shadow Isles makes a mistake. Yeah, I don't think we saw the bot lane for Ionia collapsing like this coming in, like, going into this game.
Yeah, definitely not. I had a feeling Lazy Boy was gonna be going AD carry just because of like what he said
Yeah.
in the chat earlier, but I definitely didn't think it would be this like one-sided where you're looking at a 1-13 bottom lane at 1800.
Yeah. Honestly, like they threw the early game fights, and then from then on, I think it's just been like a combination of champion difference and just like tilt. They just like
Yeah, they've
throwing
had like
themselves
they've
in.
had the opportunity to not take these fights too, which is the sad part, right? Because
Hmm.
like they dug a hole in the beginning, and at that point, you you gotta just like if you're not landing the poke like with the Vel'Koz, you're not hitting the abilities.
Yeah.
Just sit there and farm. Like let the game come to you. Don't try to force something. But they've been forcing a lot, and it's
Also, a lot of kill pressure from Ezreal Braum once they get rolling. Steve's getting
okay.
dove
Let's
by
go
the
ahead.
Volibear here.
Solo.
Pretty deep from Jord. Not
This
a
is a
lot of
shutdown too
backup.
if you can find it.
The problem is Steve
Smolder's
doesn't
coming.
have much damage. Oh, but he gets the shutdown. He's dead, but he
He's
gets the
gonna die.
shutdown.
But honestly, I think you
This
take
is
that. That's
another,
worth it.
maybe another kill. The Vel'Koz E connects. Stars Line claims another. Ghost Boy looking for the chase here onto Library 11. Uses the smite for the
I
slow.
don't think he has jump either.
That's another kill for Smolder.
Orange is split pushing now. All right, let's see what Jackie can do here. It's looking.
Nice Orin combo from Pingu. He perfectly executed it.
Wait.
Can he finish it off? Oh, so
Jackie's
close.
so close to getting the kill.
Smolder's at 179 stacks, by the way, so he's getting there. He's also getting jumped on by Ezreal. That is a pretty big inflow of gold for Pingu. He also decided to go Heartsteel second, which is strange. Oh, Lazy Boy flashed in and killed Smolder.
That's unlucky.
I mean, that's
Exactly.
Ezreal's flash. I don't think he ever kills him here. He queued a
Smart mistake,
minion, so
yeah.
even if he hits a Q, it's like Ezreal is a fucking like immortal god right now at 11-1, almost 3 items, 20 minutes in. It's really hard to kill this champion unless he like egregiously missteps. They're on the Baron. And they have a Tristana. I think this Baron's just dead. Nobody on Ionia even knows about it. It's like actually just
What
gone.
can you do about it anyway? Either you can't contest it.
Not really. I mean, if you get a TP flank from Kennen, maybe, but you have to know about it and have things in place to get that. They're gonna look for a pick on the Lazy Boy here, C-top. Okay, no Ezreal E. That's another shutdown on Ezreal. That's another 1k, so. Jackie collects that one, which is pretty nice if she can get a little bit stronger and her ult can start shredding. I think she's going Leandry second, which feels kind of weird, but I mean, there's a lot of beefy people on Shadow Isles, so that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, she did go Leandry's. I don't know, that doesn't feel right to me, but
Into the orange.
I think it's caught.
They are chain CCing him though. Can Smolder get the? All right, one of the carriers gets the kill.
Yeah,
That's fine.
all that matters is it goes to one of them. Probably better on Smolder, but Steve really needs the gold to get back into the game. He's down 90 CS. Like,
Smolder is at 208 stacks, so we're gonna see it soon.
yeah.
And become unbelted.
Honestly, like as soon as that happens, the game can flip at one fight. Like Smolder at max stacks is just so difficult to deal with. We have a pause here because Stop Ham needs to switch keyboards.
Looking over at the Crystal Scar Void game. Crystal Scar started the game 5-0.
Oh, yeah?
5 kills. And then now it's 7-6. The Void have crawled back. Grey Goose Gabe is 4-0-1 on the brand.
What an absolute menace. Get gabed.
Yeah, Zeri, I think, had 4 kills on an invade.
Was Hockey playing Zeri?
Yeah, Zeri mid.
What the fuck? I know a little
They have
something
Zeri-
about getting 4 kills on Zeri and an
They have
invade and
Zeri
losing.
and Kale and Seraphine Sona bottom lane, so it's...
Oh wow.
If they can get Kale exalted, Uh,
Scaling with 2 supports.
actually, might be crazy.
Alright, they're
We're
getting
back
back
in.
into the game. My
We get our
shit's
little freeze.
frozen.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Riot.
We love Riot.
We're big Riot fans here for sure. That's why we all played the game for like 5+ years.
Someday this will unfreeze.
And that day is now.
Yeah. Fast forward a bit. Okay, it's not letting me. 22 minutes in. About an 8k gold lead for Shadow Isles. Stop him. Flashing in Shurelia's away.
Lord Alt's in.
Barely lives still. He might still die. Yeah, he dies.
Yeah, he's dead. Definitely no business being in the jungle there when when they're pushing through mid like that. Jackie might be in a rough spot here too.
Yeah, she's gonna have to flash,
She's
which
gonna
is a
use
huge
flash.
cooldown for her. Kind of just falling apart right here. It's unfortunate because Smolder's about to
Right
hit
before
his
Soul.
225 too.
It's also right before Soul. Like,
Yeah.
you just
Pingu,
hate to see that.
a little caught out. His E gets interrupted by the Zakar. He's gonna flash to safety. Stars align. Looking to keep stacking that Q. He's probably gonna hit it in the middle of this fight.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
There's a
it
first
now.
kill. Lazy
He needs one
boy.
more.
He
There
has it.
there
He
is,
has
okay,
it.
He's online.
He's
They
He's
are coming
online.
back. They're coming back to life here too.
Yeah, I mean as soon as
Lazy
Smolder.
Boy,
Oh,
Lazy Boy's in a rough spot.
he's caught out. He's egoing. He's
That's a
dead
kill,
to Smolder.
right? Yes.
Stars align. The executes are coming in. Tristana's on the back line though. She's hopping and skipping. Steve's dead. Double kill for Trist. He flashes over to safety, so Smolder survives critically. Do Ionia have what it takes to drag this one back? Smolder gets a recall off, and I imagine Shadow Isle starts heading towards the Ocean Soul. Well, Maru's alive. Ghost Boy. Can they contest this? Dragon started up, but Tristana's not on it yet, so it's going to be slow.
Ornald's still up. No
He
Braum
used his
ult.
Ornn item on Braum over Tristana, Ezreal, and Volibear.
What can he build now though? Because maybe Triss doesn't have an item.
Quick Blades?
Is that one of them?
Pretty sure. Trist is right next to him, too. I mean, he has another one that he needs to use, but... Jackie getting a little caught out. Ionia trying to kite this one out. Vel'Koz
There's a huge
just
top
standing
lane
around
that's
watching.
out of the tower too.
Yeah, you kind of just have to ignore that right now. Oh, Soul's gone. Never mind. They just walked up to the Soul, watched it die. I guess they didn't have vision, but Ezreal just E'd forward. He's trying to bait. His whole team's sitting in a bush behind him, but Ionia is just retreating to defend their inhibitor. Ocean Soul makes it tough too because the extra healing in combat will keep them out of Smolder execute range. Speaking of which, Smolder ult goes through the Braum. Ornn misses the redirect on his ult, but Jord ulting forward, and that is all she wrote. Jackie and Stars Align are both gonna die. 4 dead for the side of Ionia. Vel'Koz being the 5th, and that looks like it's gonna be game 1 going over to Shadow Isles. Honestly, it was a massive sup gap, yeah. But I mean, what can you do when you're playing that champion? Not much.
So going into game 2,
Lazy Boy flashing into the fountain, killing himself, -1 fantasy point for all of his drafters.
XD. Going into game 2, yeah, they're definitely gonna have to like try to reevaluate how they want to fight bottom lane, if they want to fight at all, because that really is like the apparent issue, right? Like they got so far behind and it just leaked into the rest of the map.
Yeah, I mean you have to pick different champions for support and top as Ionia, I think. The Vel'Koz did literally nothing, only did 10k damage, 1 in 9, got rolled over in lane. You need one of those two to be a tank.
Might not be, Kennen might not be a bad pick, but you definitely, like you said, you have to swap one of them out.
Yeah.
for sure. To get someone a little bit more beefier. Maokai would have been great as support. I mean, even like Alistar Leona, which we know C top plays. Um, I haven't seen Jackie play too many tanks top, so it probably would have to come from the support
Yeah, I agree. Oh,
to
we
do
got
damage.
DK8989. Gwen from Jackie isn't half bad. It's pretty matchup dependent for her, and if she's playing against Pingu, who's playing something like Ornn, I think she probably could get away with Gwen. She's not as seasoned of a top lane player as like King Nazgul or Lawful Dog, so it would be tough for her, but this would be the time to do it, I think. Silver Feet. It's just a fun riot bug where they like to ruin everything because they're stupid.
Right, so Ionia's Booze Bash 12 life is on the line going into this game.
Yeah, one Nexus separates them from elimination.
That's funny because on my client, I see everybody's name correct.
Oh, really?
And then yours is just a bunch of.
Hey, look. It's me. It shows that Tristana is me. I was in that game, guys. I was
Yeah,
logged
it
into
shows me.
Library 11's PC. Just waiting for an invite to the next lobby. There we go. Just going back to the game one draft for now.
Here, waiting for the draft link. The Void is about to get a 25-minute soul.
No surprise there. Just waiting for the draft link.
Juan's about to get level 16, so there's actually going to be a pretty big power spike here for Crystal Scar. I know you're not showing the game, but
Oh, yeah.
you'll let me play. I don't know if we can allow a Grandmaster player to sub in for anyone on Ionia that's not Stars Align. Jesus. Brand just got a quadra kill.
Gabe?
I watched, yeah, Gabe. I watched
Hell yeah.
Juan Atomic Ghost kill all Udyr at full health.
Zach versus Lazy Boy Ezreal 1v1. You don't need to see that. You already know I win every time. I'm the best Ezreal in the world. Alright, game two. Sides have switched.
They want the Ezreal. Oh,
I would like them to run back the Smolder if they can, but we will see. Sonic Ionia Shadow Islands. That's good. I like this. Someday they'll start the draft.
Any drafters in chat?
Please. Alright, draft has started. Certainly. Certainly we see something change here. Ionia banning the Braum. Weird. Don't think the Braum was a huge issue. I think they just killed themselves in lane like 4 times, but Braum, they're banning Ezreal with first pick. I guess they're just first picking Smolder and Tristana. So they're just saying, okay, we don't want you to play any of the things you just played. Make them change their strategy. That does mean they leave up the Lee Sin, the Camille, and the Vi. So they could, Shadow Isles could switch their roles up, which would pretty much invalidate the bans from Ionia. Lucian first pick. Alright. Now I'm just confused. I don't know why you would go blue side, ban Ezreal, and first pick Lucian. That makes no sense. And Shadow Isles just won the game. They picked Maokai.
I don't understand.
This draft is I don't get it at all. Like, they lost game 1, which means they had side selects for game 2, which means they chose blue side, which means they chose first pick, and then they decided to not pick Ezreal. They just ban it, waste a ban, and then they pick Lucian when they have the guy who mains Ezreal on their team. They don't first pick Smolder either. But then Shadow Isles doesn't pick it away, so you're gonna pick Zeri. Lazy Boy just trying to play my champions. Yeah, I don't know who on Shadow Isles plays Zeri. Must be Lazy Boy playing it. Leona. I like that a billion trillion times more than I like the Vel'Koz. Maybe this champion can actually do something. And Vi. Okay. Here's some good picks. This comp is way better than their first game comp already. I fuck with it. Vi is a really good pick here after they show Zeri. Point click CC with a lot of follow up from Leona and Lucian. Could read library on Zeri, yeah. Volibear. Okay. Smolder's gone. I think that Ionia probably should have looked to first rotation the Smolder. Jordan volley duty. Ionia needs a strong magic damage threat to round this out. If they can get a strong magic damage threat out of one of their solo lanes, then I think they have a winning comp. Yeah, they definitely should have picked the Smolder over Lucian. I don't see why you would prioritize this Lucian. You could really easily get Lucian for Steve in the second round. I don't think the Lucian was on Shadow Isle's radar for bans. Don't think they were in a big danger of it being banned out. I would consider banning Ornn here at Shadow Isles, assuming it's Maokai support and Volibear jungle. Ornn was pretty effective for Pingu. He did a lot of side lane pushing, pretty much won his lane in a bad matchup.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
Ari banned away, so they could very well just pick Ornn again. It looks like this Chemtech game is a banger. Darius. Chase Under Tower's playing Yone. It's fucking lit. Damn, Icon 6, 1, and 10. Absolute fucking class. Putting on a class for the fucking Chemtech jugglers, showing them how it's done. Malphite. That's probably Jackie playing Malphite. Oh yeah, Silas is open. I mean, Shadow Isles still hasn't picked mid. This is a really good Silas game. Insanely good Silas game. I'm sure Library could play Silas, right? Akali? Yeah. I actually hate this Akali pick. I think it's pretty bad. Victor? That's a little better. Diana. Okay. Interesting. Looks like the Void are going to end up winning the first game in the Chemtech match. No surprise there. Icon, aka BPD Ult Girl, just putting on an MVP caliber performance. Probably the best player in Chemtech. Yeah, I don't know. If you're Shadow Isles, you pick Silas. It's just like, it's not an instant win, but like, Holy shit, there's just 4 good ults. You always have access to a high impact ult every single fight. I fear for Jackie if she's playing Malphite into Darius, though. I fear for her. I'm gonna use this break to feed my cat real quick. Be right back.
What did I do? Art can shed light on our fears. A silent death. You don't have to be afraid of me.
Alright. Stars of Lion playing Azir. Haven't seen that before. Yeah, I don't think the champion matchup, Malphite and Darius, is the problem. Jackie doesn't play a lot of top lane, so she doesn't know matchups very well. If you don't play top lane, you don't know matchups well, it probably is not too hard to fall victim to Darius.
I'm a win this.
What are you doing in here? Okay, I'm locking the caster booth.
Classic Pingu. That's Pingu, ladies and gentlemen, with the mid-game analysis from him.
I'm locking the caster booth, so we can't do that anymore.
The mid-game interview, the halftime interview with the coach.
The good news is I have frozen custard.
What flavor?
Twix.
Respectable.
So fucking good.
Right. So Azir should pretty much have free reign this game now.
Yeah, not a ton of threat onto him. I mean,
Only really
Diana.
Diana.
Yeah.
But you can alt the E engage.
Mm-hmm.
He can E out of it. Like the little Sharima shuffle.
That's a little less reliable. If you get caught by the alt, you could get your E interrupted. Yeah. But yeah, I fear for Jackie a little bit. I don't know if you were here when I was saying that.
Yeah, I was hearing, but Yeah, she doesn't really play too much top lane, so it might be a matchup she's not familiar with.
Yeah.
But I like their front to back a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Way
they
more.
can actually just keep Vi, Malphite, and Leona in front of Lucian and Azir
Yep.
and fight it backwards, like like as you're fighting,
Yeah. If
as
she.
the divers of Shadow Isle start trying to dive, you just you kite them backwards,
Mm-hmm.
stay in front, keep in front of Azir, keep in front of Lucian.
Well, then
They
the
should be able to pump out enough damage to win.
the thing I like the most about Ionia's comp, and I hope they execute it, is basically they have Malphite and Leona to, like you said, stand in front of Lucian Azir, but they also have Vi to lock down Zeri. So I think that's how they need to play it. If Vi just locks down Zeri, like you said, there's no way that Shadow Isles wins a front to back without Zeri. It's completely impossible.
Yeah. But
Oh.
Ionia's problem this entire tournament has been the execution. So
Now's the time. Last chance.
their backs are against the wall. Tournament elimination imminent.
This is their
Can
last
they fight it?
chance
Can
to
they fight
execute
it
it.
off?
I
Do
think
they
they
live to see another game?
I think they drafted well enough to do it. They just have to, they have to execute. Let's find out.
It'd be sick, pretty hype to see a elimination series go the distance. Game 3, everything
Yeah.
on the line.
I think all of these playoff series this far have been 2-0 stomps. Right?
Yeah, they haven't been great.
Piltover, you guys stomped Shadow Isles, we stomped Noxus.
And we might be in the midst of another 2-0.
Possibly.
The Chemtech games have also been 2-0s, right? If I remember correctly. All right, who's going to break it? Stars align.
Scumbag.
You know what, man? He gets mana flow banned.
Does he
You gotta
even
take
have
what you
it?
can get. Yeah, he does. You gotta
Oh,
take
yeah.
what you can get.
Yeah, I guess
You're,
so. Elimination.
It's an elimination game. There's no like
Uh-oh.
handshakes in these things.
You don't want... Wait, fight them! What?
Lucian Leona. I think you probably wanted that, right?
Absolutely.
Maokai level 1.
Zeri level 1 is so shit.
Yeah, Maokai level 1's decent, but like Leona Lucian should just be.
I mean, Zeri's level 1 is not super shit. What you want there is you get a Leona Q and Lucian PTA proc onto Zeri. She's chunked to half. And you just walk away. Because with Lethal Tempo, Zeri would eventually win it, but... And her passive is actually pretty strong, but... I don't know. I think they should have plot that for sure.
Look how far back Arcane Havoc's standing right now.
Nice. That must be the second Q that Steve has hit on the Arcane Havoc, because he's chunked quite a bit.
Yeah, he walked up initially, hit him with 1.
Look at Lazy Boy is posturing.
They're about to get level 2.
Yeah. Lazy Boy's posturing aggressively, trying to get this level 2 push, and Arcane Havoc is just not interested. They're not together. That should have been a pretty easy level 2. Oh.
All right, here we go. We got a fight going on. C-Top immediately is going to back up. Ares getting free hits onto that last
Ignite goes on to
Ignite's
Maokai,
gonna come down to Maokai.
which is probably better because Zeri has cleanse. But
Yeah.
and like right there, Leona used both of her abilities on Maokai and applied her passive, and then Steve only hit Zeri, so the Leona passive kind of got wasted.
Yeah, just a little.
A little antsy.
Okay.
Nice trade for Jackie.
We're about to see Darius at full stacks. I think
She's
think
dead.
Jackie's dead. Yeah.
And she flashed. Yeah, ghost.
Yeah, you gotta take like the Q and run away
Mhm.
kind of thing here with Malphite and the Darius.
It starts
If you ever
looking
get
good, but
5 stacks. Yeah, I think if you ever get to 5, like the full Darius stacks,
you're
it's
fucked.
over.
Yeah.
TP's up
Oh.
immediately.
Oh, if he had taken that tower
he
shot.
misses the Q.
Oh, stars aligned. Jumped on by Diana here. He's gonna get
Gonna
the
die,
kill.
but they're gonna trade. Oh,
Jackie's dead again. She's dead.
She is. Yeah, she's gonna bleed out. Yeah.
That is a disaster.
Can Library get out of this too? He doesn't have flash.
Nah, he shouldn't be able
Mario
to.
should be able to get the kill. There we go.
Yeah, Jackie is in big trouble. I don't know. I mean, she's like I was saying, she doesn't know the matchup. She doesn't play
Yeah,
top lane
you
enough.
can't walk up like that. You
No.
think you die the first time, play cautious. She
She
tried
was
to like
trying
pull
to
the wave.
freeze. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that against Darius because you don't have the kind of
Like if she
you
could
don't have
have
the capability of zoning him off the wave like that. So
exactly, yeah.
you're not going to be able to freeze ever on
If she
Darius.
could have gotten it,
So,
it would have been huge. But the wave deals damage to you, and she
yeah,
took a lot of
and
minion damage. George spotted out here. No. Shadow Isles pulling ahead here in game 2. Library 11 getting some favorable trades onto Stars Align.
okay. So not a total disaster like it was last game.
It's pretty
when bottom lane
bad.
had like 5 minutes in, had like a bunch of kills already. Darius less scary than the Fed Ezreal, I think, with the team comp they have.
Oh yeah.
He's got total
Oh,
top lane prior. Okay,
he's fine. He has cleanse still and flash. Lucian, Leona should be winning this lane way harder though. They're not winning at all. They should be winning.
but,
No, Jackie's might be dead
Jackie is
again.
probably dead here. I don't think she gets out.
Eh,
Vi's not coming either.
here it comes. Oh man.
Uh,
Okay, could be a kill on an Arcane Havoc.
gotta be right.
Flashes forward and dies. Nice
Alright.
kill.
It should be a kill. on
Lazy Boy
too.
cleanses
Oh,
nothing.
He cleanses before the stun lands.
Great double
Maru
kill there.
dies, but a double kill coming in. The cleanse coming out too early.
Mm-hmm. Good 2v2 there from Steven Stopham. Bouncing back. Library 11 getting ulted into the turret by the Azir.
This should be a
She
kill
hits
for
6 in the middle of the
Stars,
fight, but another turret shot! Stars Align gets a solo kill.
All right, there we go. They clap back.
They're in this game. It didn't immediately spiral out of control like last game did. Jackie is still in a lot of
Jackie-
trouble, but...
Needs
Oh.
to get to level 6.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any chance you just like say fuck it and swap mid and top right now and let Azir just?
I'm not thrilled with the fact that she has an amp tome in her inventory. Like, why are you going AP in this game?
They're not very squishy. You
No.
don't need to. You need to peel, right? You don't need to.
You cannot go AP
Try to
Malphite
one-shot
in this
me.
game. You're 0-2 with 20 CS at 6.5 minutes, like against 4 tanky champions. You're not. Like, this is such a horrible fucking AP Malphite. Yeah, she's going Maligma. That's what it is.
Maligma. Malignance is the item, folks. At home.
Why didn't he just queue on to Zeri there?
His team's there too. Yeah, it's maybe they're we're not in the comms. They could be calling the.
They're just afraid. Their bot lane is ahead. Steve's really strong right now. He has a Sheen and a Caulfield's Warhammer. He's like really strong compared to Zeri, who has Zerx only. I mean, Zerx is a big power spike for Zeri, but
They're gonna get 6 on the next wave.
he's getting outspaced.
Yeah, Leona is not
Uh-oh.
walking up. She's like standing behind them.
Oh, this lane gank is gonna work. Oh wait, Lazy Boy just ease in and
Wait.
kills himself.
Okay, they spot Jord out early.
He's dead.
Oh, he flashes forward for the kill.
Yeah,
I think
and
he-
Steve's not dying here either. This could be a 2v3.
Wait, yeah, Steve flashed in and they didn't immediately try to like deal damage to him.
Oh,
Or
stop him.
Can he kite it out? Can
The
Steve,
level
wait, Steve
up.
has ult.
He has ult. He has ult.
Wait, this is big. This is big. This is kill. Yeah.
Oh, does he get the
Okay.
second one? Let's go.
Let's go. He's gonna die for it. But I think honestly, it might be. It's the shutdown like just. The shutdown just like spawned in time for that.
Maru
I
is
think
here
if he
though.
dies earlier.
This is a kill for
Okay,
sure on the Pingu. Nice.
I'm okay with Vi
huge.
taking that.
Me too. Me too.
The shutdown. I think if Steve dies earlier, the shutdown doesn't like
Doesn't happen. Yeah.
populate, right?
The Vi Malphite combo is also just really good for the team fights against a Zeri who's hard to lock down. You get point and click guaranteed, like basically 3.5 seconds of CC, give or take.
Yeah, and you like guarantee she either has to E out of the fight and leave her team behind, or you just get the lockdown. And Vi does have the damage to actually kill her.
Well, the Vi ult guarantees a Malphite ult, which guarantees a Leona ult. Like, you have a lot of pick potential.
I'm just saying, like,
Nice stun.
Because that's huge.
Zeri's getting
That's
chunked. She ults. She is lightning.
This is gonna be a kill coming over for Steve. Okay, C-Top's gonna get it, but
Yeah,
he
Steve
might
dies
die.
ignite. Oh, he lives.
No, he doesn't.
Stop
okay,
him.
the cleanse comes out. Can stop him get the kill?
Steve has heal.
Oh,
Oh, let's go! Steve! He's going crazy on the Lucian.
That's
All right.
beautiful. All right.
What do I know about their draft? First pick Steve Lucian every goddamn game.
Yeah, I mean, the team comp rounded itself out. I do still think like the Lucian like first pick overall like that
It was a little weird. Yeah.
That's not like the prio pick you want, right? Like you could have easily. I guess they just wanted to. I don't really know what their thought process was behind like the bans and like first picking Lucian, because usually you take blue side, you want to prio pick something.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna win
So-
this game though, it is gonna be off the back of the Lucian and the Azir, and one of them is already 5-1. So
It was a good draft for what it was for sure, especially if they maybe they think Lucian is a kind of like a priority pick. Jackie in a little bit
okay.
of trouble, but she
has
should be
steel
able to walk
caps,
out
so-
with a mouth Q.
yeah.
Okay.
Jord looking for stars here.
In a little bit of a sticky situation. Gonna ult them away.
Oh, they
but
both
I'm not-
jump over his wall.
Wait, does the shield enough?
Almost, but not
The
quite.
last tick of ignite gets it.
Steven and Lazyboy were duking it out there too.
He can win this, right?
Pingu
Oh,
onto
no,
Maru.
Maru is-
Maru used the Vi ult. Malphite ulting in as well, but they didn't one-shot him. He's gonna dunk, but the Triumph keeps Maru alive.
Triumph's gonna keep him alive.
Yeah.
Steven, Zeri bottom lane. This is like definitely kill potential for both of them. Like one of them can.
Oh yeah, they already ulted each other. Or no, Zeri still has ult actually.
Zeri still has ult is the issue.
That's 4 grubs going over to Shadow Isle, so critically not 5 or 6.
All right, Steve is healing up though. Oh,
Nice
Arcane
gank here
Havoc.
from Stop Him.
Arcane Havoc twisted advanced onto a minion. there.
Oh, Zeri doesn't
that's-
have a lot of kill pressure on the Lucian in that situation without flash.
Yeah.
Plus, Lucian has a full Essence Reaver. Like, he just kills her in 2 autos, but she's still up 15 CS. Which feels pretty criminal. I don't know if it's just like bad wave management or bad last hitting as to why Steve is down in CS. Oh, Stars just used his Q. Flash ult from library.
Mastery flash. All right, Ghost Boy and stop him going in here.
Okay, Jord does have ult, so he could ult to safety if he needs to.
All, right, all things considered, the way top lane started, it's not that bad to be down there only 30 CS in this matchup.
I mean, being down 30 CS is always bad, but considering how it
Yeah,
started, yeah,
considering
then
how it
it's like
started, yeah.
it's
You can go-
stabilized.
Yeah. Because she was down like 20 after the first 2 kills, so it hasn't like snowballed out of control. Dragon is
My
up.
shit
We
froze.
can freeze frame.
I cannot stress enough how unhappy I am to see Lost Chapter in Malphite's inventory, though. Like, if you're picking Malphite in this game, you have to understand that you're not the win condition. Like, you should not be building any AP.
And really, your only reasonable target for
I know she just likes Malignance. I think that's probably
Yeah.
why she's building it.
the ult cooldown.
Alt CDR. But, like, what do your ults mean if you fly in, do nothing, and die? If you hit a couple people like, and instantly die. Your Malphite ults are great, but, like, the biggest part about the Malphite pick is the space that he demands by being tanky. And he doesn't demand that space when he's not tanky.
Alpha has TP. Zeri getting poked out here by Thelek.
Oh,
Oh, Vi's gonna go in.
ults
Gonna
them
fireball
of
a bit,
George.
instant ult.
George's dead right away. Steve claims the kill there. Stop him
Lazy
chasing
Boy's
down the
gonna
Zeri.
cleanse.
Flash Q. Oh, Jackie's dead.
Jackie dies.
Still
No
though.
worries though. You're gonna get the dragon here. Great picks there. Once again, Lazy Boy cleanses early and then just gets hit by the Leona Q.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Ping is
Pingu
really
almost
low.
died in that dive. I'm assuming it was a dive with
It
how
was.
low he is.
Yeah. The other thing too about going AP on Malphite this game is it's like once you get into this mid section of the game, your income disappears. So you're never gonna catch up. That's why your first item needs to be a tank item. Now the tank, like the CS deficit we were talking about, has now ballooned to 60
Yeah.
or 50. But if she could just hit a decent ult with the way that the rest of the map is going, if she can just hit a semi-decent ult, she contributes. So that's just the nature of the champion at that point. Zeri going for the static shiv first. Pretty standard. I don't love that build, but despite the momentum seeming to tip into Ionia's favor, Shadow Isle still has about a 1.6k gold lead.
Yeah, they got solo gold on the first tower.
Yeah.
They've gotten most of the Void Grubs, got a dragon.
They're
CS lead
CSing
is
better.
The big,
Top and
yeah,
bot.
that's the big thing here. The CS lead. Like despite being 0-4, Zeri has a 20 CS lead.
Yeah, it just should not be the case. And they can just walk into Maru's jungle here. He's okay, nice Malphite ult, but like, and then Vi flash. So we're just greeting for our blue buff and wasting our cooldowns, I guess. Shadow Isles is free to take the Rift Herald after those cooldowns are gone too. The Rift Herald's not the end of the world, but you'd like to not give up literally everything if you can. Leona ult. Stop him looking for a fight here. Maokai Q doesn't knock Leona ult. You're gonna have to flash away to safety. Steve using the culling for some damage on the Lazy Boy who jukes backwards. Shadow Isles escapes. George's here to dissuade Maru from any sort of engagement as he gets pushed off his topside camps. I don't know why he's constantly topside. Oh, fighting both in the top and in the middle. Jackie doesn't have ult. She's gonna die. Yeah, I don't know why Maru is constantly topside with the winning bot lane. Play for your winning lane. Lazy Boy cleansing under turret goes down to Steve. Stop him dies as well, but that's another double kill for Steve. Darius kills the Vi and Azir dies to Volibear, so Ionia getting gashed in the top side of the map.
Take the opportunity to speed up now, by the way, because you're about
Am I?
20 seconds behind.
20?
Yeah. I'm at like full, so nothing happens.
Okay. 17, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, 18, 19. That's just a riot diff.
That ain't Cloud Envy Zeri. That ain't my Zeri.
So CS leads across the board.
It just makes no sense that Zeri
Pretty
has a
much the
CS
entire
lead.
gold lead is on Darius, though.
Yeah, which is not really where you want it.
Although Diana is up 1,300 gold. Volibear also surprisingly ahead.
Oh, this Malignance Rush is so bad. Oh, Zeri's jumping over the wall
Yeah,
onto
but
the Vi.
in a
That
sticky
is
situation.
not correct, but I guess Maru was just so out of position that it didn't matter. Malphite don't find Zeri though. She's gonna go down. Stop him and
Here
here
comes
comes
Azir.
the Azir. Does pretty much nothing. Pingu's really fed, but he's getting kited by Steve. But oh, he canceled the auto. Sterix shields. Yeah. Oh man.
They were so disjointed there. Maru, who didn't have flash earlier from flashing at the blue buff.
The thing about it is, like, with the front to backs, right? Like we were saying, Ionia wins
They're
front to
not
backs, but
front
they
to
don't
back.
win them with the Darius, like, just walking around and killing everyone because you got so fed.
They don't win
Steve.
them when their front line just dies before the carries are even there.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a little bit of tilt here. It's unlucky starting to spiral because Ionia was in such a good position.
Yeah, they were only down about 1,000 gold. Now they're down 6k.
Yeah, the zero ult, like, didn't really do anything. Pingu has Sterax, so he was able to survive Lucian's damage. Lazy Boy flashing away from Vi, but gets knocked up twice, and it goes down to Jackie, so getting caught out here in the side lane.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's an okay pick, but it's one of those things where it's like, what are you gonna be able to get for it? Like any kill's good, I guess, but it's a 0-7.
Stars Align is jumping into melee range of the 7 and 2 Darius. What the fuck? Zeri's 0-7 and winning, and he's like even in CS, like, and winning the game. Oh man.
It's not looking great.
I don't know why Stars thought he would win that in any universe.
He's only got Leandries and then like half a Nashers.
Maru just blast coned into the middle of the river and finds 3 Shadow Isles members and dies. Both enters our challenger, unbelievable. And Shadow Isles is now starting a 21-minute Baron. Stars Align has TP. Ionia needs to check this and stop it. You can't give a 21-minute Baron up. Please do
I
something.
assure you that you can. It's possible.
They're so slow. And it's gone. George chasing down Jackie. TP coming in from Stars Align. Maokai ult for disengage. This is a weird game, man. Lazy Boy getting caught out here by Steve. Nice solo kill there. Jord flashes forward to try and kill Steve. Stop him, locking up Jord. Jord ulting back in and killing himself. Steve getting a second kill there. Diana ult coming in really big. Deletes everyone. This might be a pentakill. Just kidding, Darius stole it.
The question mark pings come out.
Every time Ionia looks like they have a leading position somewhere, it just falls apart. Arcane Havoc is tanking this turret. What the fuck? Jackie is going Frozen Heart second. She has no health. She's built a lot of mana. Map is crumbling. 11,000 gold lead for Shadow Isles at 22 minutes. It looks like we may be seeing the final moments of Ionia's Booze Bash 12 campaign. Arcane Havoc getting locked up here. Not a lot of threat onto him. Some pings coming in. Shadow Isles fancies this fight. Steve, super fed, doing very well. No chance of winning. 80 carry is definitely a good roll.
It's a good roll when your team plays for it, but nobody has played for 80 carry game. Like, we see last game was a perfect example of playing for the 80 carry. Lazy Boy got so far ahead. and
Yeah.
they stick around bottom side. They're able to just like push the advantages. They win in like 25 minutes or whatever, 26 minutes.
It felt
And then
like
we see bottom lane get very far ahead this game, but they play
Maru
around
stays
top
top
side for
side,
some
yeah.
reason.
Like I feel like he was just trying to do damage control on the Malphite Darius lane, but
You don't.
they
You
needed
can't
to
do
just
that.
like it was not salvageable no matter what you did. You're never gonna
Malphite
salvage that.
going down 2 early kills to Darius is never something you
Jord
want to even look at.
taking a lot of damage. Stop him getting locked up. Pingu's ghosting in. A big pull in. Can Steve do the damage he needs to do? Big Malphite ult. Health bar's going low, but Steve is going to fall. Double kill for Library 11. Zeri flashing behind the Nexus turrets and dying, and it looks like 0-2 for Ionia. Shadow Isles will advance to the next round.
Lazy boy on the board. Got that kill.
1-9. And they will move on to play Noxus.
Library 11 drafters for fantasy are rejoicing.
Rejoice. Oh, I should open the caster's booth back up if they want to join us.
Only do 3 though. Don't let Pingu in. I don't
No,
think
let's
we're
put
gonna
it back to
see. I
five.
don't think Jackie's gonna join. But
Probably not. Just making the MVP vote. But that is all she wrote for Ionia. They will drop out of Booze Bash 12. Had some good moments. Definitely had some chances to win these games, but in the end, doesn't really matter. The good news is there is a Chemtech game on. So if none of the captains want to come in and talk, we can just host the Booze Bash 2 channel, right? Just direct people over to
I think
Chemtech.
you have to raid. I don't think hosting is an option anymore.
Okay. How do I do that?
All right, did it?
You did it already?
Yeah.
So I can end the stream?
Yes, you are good to end the stream.